airplanes, they don't let you carry those carry them. They have to be off. So guys,
Marco Gutierrez, Robert Herrera.
Latinos for Trump. And what are you, Hispanics for Trump or
Hispanics, Ecuador for Trump.
Ecuador for Trump?
In the back of a cab. See how Trump unites us? We're from California?
California, East Bay, yeah, San Francisco.
Look at that. I'm from the Bronx, New York. I was actually telling Marco, and I came here from Ecuador legally in 1990. I was 5 years old, legally. And I was a resident for 10 years, and right before 9/11, I became a U.S. citizen. And being a citizen, it's a privilege, and it shouldn't be a right. The people that break the law, it's not fair for us that obey the law have to get second-class citizens.
Yeah. And then what happens is a lot of people that they don't appreciate how cool it is to be here, you know? Like,
exactly.
They don't feel the urgency to integrate to the culture. They have, they're used to, it's like it's, like we have created a soft culture where that's more like, it's okay to apply for your citizen.
Yeah,
okay, well, a lot of people don't apply for it. They just renew again. I know people that have that with the 3 cycles. And why wouldn't they want to be citizens? Because they feel they're losing something. Because they're not committed to the country.
Sorry to cut you off, Mr. Kimberly.
That's where you work?
Yeah, so next one to come?
Yeah, sure.
So yeah, I mean, it's like people.
You know, I felt that too when I became a citizen. Because, and I remember I talked to a guy that was from New York. He said, Marco, you're not losing anything by becoming a citizen. You're just gaining something. And a lot of people don't see it that way. They see it like they're losing their whatever their country they're from, you know. But if you see it as gaining something, it's a cool thing. Because then now you're part of, and I think everybody should feel part of. Why are you gonna live your whole life in a place that is not your place? It's like
socialism.
Yeah. So, what does it feel like to live in a city, man? You have a lot of friends.
Actually, I think I lost a few of them since I've been going for Trump. You know? But I made a lot of new ones. I made you, your friend. Here we go. Look at that, California. Look at that. See what Trump is doing, uniting us. I met Sheriff Clark. See, if I was in, go for Trump, I would have known who he was. You know, I only know Clinton, vote Clinton, vote Clinton. Democrats, Democrat. That's what they make us vote for Democrats all the time, blacks and Hispanics.
Yeah, that's what I was telling you. It's like we're used to that, and I say a lot that they have kidnapped our communities because they have, and it's through school, through
free stuff.
Not just that, but also the news, the movies. It's like a whole program. TV.
Yeah, TV nowadays it's not good. Now they have sex like kids. You can see all that violent stuff now.
The games.
The games is true.
There's a lot of violence in games right now too. And,
but you see kids nowadays, especially in New York City, they have no discipline. They act up. You see, that's why they have no respect for cops.
Or teachers.
Yeah. I see a lot of teachers fighting students now, and I respected my teachers. I grew up with the Pledge of Allegiance and with prayer, and I know from right and wrong. So it's not right. Now these kids, they don't have the Pledge of Allegiance, so they have no allegiance to this country. That's why they're doing all this stuff. They're just kneeling for the flag. I respect the flag because that's how I was grown to know.
Well, if you look at conservative and then the left, all the way to the left is anarchism. And anarchism, if you look that word on the dictionary, it's actually, it says that there's this French philosopher, Fernand Fiore, he said that anarchism is who defies authority. So you don't respect authority whatsoever.
That's what they do.
And I think that's what they're doing to our kids. There's videos where the kids are beating up the teachers.
I don't have patience for those kids. I get on a bus in New York City. If you want, we could get on a bus at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and you see what I'm talking about. These kids have no respect for adults. No respect whatsoever. I'm 31 years old, and I'm one of those grumpy old guys now that, shut up, you guys are too loud. No respect, man. And Obama was president for 8 years. Think about it. When he became president, most kids were like 9, 10 years old. They grew up watching Obama and listening to him.
Well, something that Donald Trump talks a lot, and I hadn't really looked into, is like the Common Core.
Oh yeah, that's
so I think the Common Core is got this. It's designed so that as parents we look stupid with our kids. So we don't understand what they're teaching them. Like, it's not the same thing that we learn as kids. School was
2 + 2.
Yeah, it was just so now they make it so complicated. So we don't even see their homework, or we don't get into it. But it's bad. Two of my kids, the oldest, Michael, he's 22. He went to a Catholic school, but then when I went bankrupt, he had to go to a public school.
Me too, man.
And he had a hard time. And then my daughter Amelia, she went to a Catholic school. And I had more, now she's in a public school because she decided to go. But I had more control over her when she was in the Catholic school because it was a smaller environment. Right now, she's got her own.
More strict.
Yeah, it's just. But I don't know, man. I think that there's a lot of weight on Donald Trump right now too.
A lot of people voting for Trump. I see people when they look at me with the hat on, they want to say, yeah, but they're afraid. A lot of people are afraid. I told you the other day, a guy tapped me, like, you're very brave for wearing that hat. I'm like, where's your hat? I don't feel like wearing it out in public. And that's sad that we can't do that as Americans. Have the freedom of speech to wear a hat. Somebody's gonna get offended and curse me out. That's why some people call me racist in my face. A white guy called me racist.
Today I went to the Grand
Central Station?
Riverside. I had to go do some business over there, but I went to get copies there's a college there, university. So I went to get some copies done for my Latinos for Trump sign, and there was this black guy, and he looked at the sign and he was just like, he's like, man, can I ask you why? Like, he was just like, and I'm like, man, because I think that's the best thing for this country.
It is.
You know, the economy, like, you lost your job. I mean, probably half of the country, you know how they keep saying that Donald Trump filed bankruptcy?
I filed bankruptcy.
Well, half of the freaking country filed bankruptcy.
Like he said, take the system to your advantage. I did that. I was in debt for like 40 grand. I'm not going to work for the rest of my life to be a slave to pay back debt. This country doesn't pay their bills, so why should I? File from bankruptcy, clean, 15 months, I'm back. I could go get a house or a car, build my credit up. When I was selling cars, that's all I saw. A lot of people filed bankruptcy, came back out and got a new car. So you got to use the law to your advantage.
Yeah, actually, right now the media, when all this happened with me, they were just going after
my
past.
Right?
Yeah,
see, that's what they do.
And they were like, they thought I was going to feel bad and stop. Like,
wait till they discover me. That's come after me now.
They're
Robert Herrera. You guys are gonna come after me.
And they're gonna know you, my friends. Are like, oh, no wonder. Like,
taco trucks in every corner.
Taco trucks in every corner.
Taco trucks in every corner. You're gonna come after me now. Damn you Democrats. Let them come after me. I'll fight back like Trump.
But you know what? There's a Chinese proverb that says, be careful fighting somebody that doesn't have anything to lose. And that's me, man. That's a lot of us. We've been through so much crap, and that's
it.
You know, bring it on. You know,
like Trump says, what do we have to lose? Like,
yeah.
I work at a hotel. Like, I've sold cars. Like,
yeah. What do you have to lose? He's right with a lot of people.
And if he even does half of the things that he says, that's even good enough, man. That's what he says. I read The Art of the Deal. I'm almost to my second time going through it right now. He says he aims high, expectations, and then you just, meet in the middle. It's called negotiation is. Same way when I sold cars. If I know I could sell the car to you at $200, I'll open you up at $500. If I'm nice enough for you to buy it at $500, I'm paying the month's rent and my car note for the month. So that's the way, you know, you gotta look at it, business. But you see these Democrats, they don't look at it that way.
No, they're
Obama traded what, 5 terrorists that are killing everybody right now.
and the thing that they're not really even Democrats, man. They're like socialists now. They're just hiding in that Democrat side because they're no JF Kennedy style people. They don't have those reforming ideas of helping the people. They just got us this elite intellectual crap that were they try to just they think they're too smart for us, you know, and
that's why they keep us dumb.
but Donald Trump, he's just like, he speaks to everybody, man, because he speaks
the truth.
Yeah.
You know, this problem never La victoria de Trump. Viva Trump. I make that sign.
Shoot, and you know what? So I came to see Telemundo. That's why I'm here. And then these guys, and
are they liberal or?
They're so liberal.
Univision's worse. Right?
Every Spanish news outlet might as well just say
it's a disgrace to the Latino community. Es una desgracia. Es una desgracia.
But still, I have to use the ride, you know, because they put my name out there.
Yeah, see, you gotta get your exposure. Any publicity is good publicity. That's how Trump started selling his building. He started putting his name out there. That's, you know, you build your way up.
Do you know that now they're selling shirts and about taco trucks on every corner? They even made a song, man.
You should buy the website.
I got all the trademark. And I got all the websites. Except taco trucks on every corner. They got that one, but. So you know that I did a debate with a taco truck owner here on the financial district.
What's the name of it?
Taco Morelos.
The best tacos is tacos los broncos. Los tres por trillos. Los tres por trillos.
But she was really pissed at me, dude. Diana, it's her name. She's.
Oh, was it by the halal cart?
Yeah.
The halal guys?
It's it's right on. By the financial district, right there. There's a bunch of taco trucks there.
You should go eat tacos after this, man.
We're gonna go tomorrow with the Spanish, the guys from Spain, because they're here and they wanna know why would Hispanics support Donald Trump.
I am not ordering food with this hat on. They will spit in it. I work with food.
Well, she already knows. She already knows what's up. Hey, check this out, guys. I almost convinced her to vote for Donald Trump because her story is she started selling cars with tacos with one of those little carts. Then she got a little taco stand. Then she got her first taco truck. Now she has got 5.
Yeah.
And she said that she's like a successful story.
Entrepreneur.
You are a Republican. You just don't know it.
She's an entrepreneur.
And the only reason why she's voting for she doesn't want to vote for Donald Trump is because Donald Trump offended her. I'm like, shit.
No, Univision and Telemundo told her that Trump offended her.
You're right.
She hasn't seen the message. When my parents are opening up to Trump, they see my passion for it and my enthusiasm. I'm like, you know what? And they see all the killings that are going on. You're like, you know what? He's right. We need to change. 8 years of this is too much. That's it. Like you said, Marcos, what do we have to lose? What do we have to lose?
I think they corner us so much that we're just fighting back, man. I mean, especially you know sales, you know.
Thanks to Trump. I love sales because of Trump.
So,
art of the deal. I sold 17 cars my last month. Last month was May. I sold 17 cars. And the 17th car was to the manager of the Kimberly Hotel. He loved my customer service and he offered me a job. At the time, I was selling cars, but it was stressful. I was working 6 days a week from 9 to 11 at night every day. I had no life. Over here, it's not the same pay, but at least I have a life after. Look, I'll get to see the debate. If I was selling cars right now, I have to be at work right now, and I would be missing out on this.
I sold cars for 5 years, man.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What kind of cars?
Chevrolet.
Oh,
I sold all kinds, but mainly. So I know I can four square somebody to that.
Foursquare. We didn't use it. We used the meet. We had
Meet and greet.
You can't kick people out anymore. You have to treat them with respect, even if they have 0 credit score. Huh?
Do you guys have the 5 steps, meet and greet?
Yeah.
And
offer coffee. You gotta offer coffee, make them feel comfortable.
Yeah. Well,
I have to tell you something. Every time I sold it, I was gonna post a picture earlier. Every time I wore a Trump tie, I sell a car. See? Donald Trump tie.
well, I know what it takes to sell 17 cars, man. That's brutal. You have to really hassle to get through that.
When I put this tie on, I put on the red hat again, so it's, it's uniform. This is the getting out the Air Force One.
The most cars I sold was 4 cars in one day.
Wow.
And that was 2 halves, so it was really more. Because we used to have a lot of you get married with one of your friends. But yeah, the car business was awesome.
They're strict now. They have the customer service. The consumers has the power now. Yelp.
Yeah, we didn't have none of that. We didn't even have. They came with the Moroni, the sticker price, right like 5 years before me. So we couldn't do markups anymore, but still we did.
On the used cars, you go for the markups. That's where I made the money on the used cars. But I didn't like selling used cars because people will always call me back. Hey, a light turned on. Hey, I'm not a mechanic. I just sell cars. But I was good at it. You know what? I might go back to selling cars. I was pretty good at it.
Oh, you're gonna miss it. How long do you sell cars for?
6 months.
You're gonna miss it.
I sold eight. My first month I sold 13, then 8, then 12, then 6, and then that's when I sold 17 because that was my last month.
What kind of car?
Nissan.
Nissan?
Teddy Nissan in the Bronx.
Yeah, you probably go back. But the problem with the car business is the schedule. They have the ding dong, the 9 to 9,
and I couldn't be open about Trump because I was selling cars. There was a conflict, I guess, of interest. Of a consumer knows I'm going for Trump, now I sell cars.
You should just go to real estate and sell houses now. But go to the suburbs and sell houses. That's how I became a millionaire. But then
we're close by already. Wow.
Why don't you sell houses?
That's a good idea. And my thing is cannabis. That's what this is. That's how I lost weight with it.
Oh really?
I lost 87 pounds with cannabis. Long story short, 2 years ago I was laid off from Health Plus. I was working there for 10 years. Well, that's when I saw I had to turn down veterans.
Mm-hmm.
When they came to apply for healthcare, I had to turn down veterans. But an illegal came with 5 kids. All the 5 kids would get healthcare, and the pregnant mother. But if a veteran would come, I'm sorry, sir. At the time, I didn't really know, so I would have to treat him like, I'm sorry, don't waste my time when I could be making my quota on somebody else. So we had to treat veterans like garbage. Like they're not a number. So they're not a number, they're not worth our time. And we had to shoo them off to the VA, which is bad. They fought for our freedoms and rights. And here they can't get free healthcare, but an illegal that broke the law, has 5 kids, 5 anchor babies, gets free healthcare for all of them. It's not fair. It's not right.
It's here?
I think we're here. All right, we'll be right back, everybody.